It's just so cool that they let you touch everything, they let you walk through everything, you can sit on everything. It like gives you like a real feel for what it might have been like to live during these times. We're Sammy and Tommy, and we just arrived in Turkey. In our last video, we visited the unique city of Istanbul, where we explored some of the major sites and enjoyed some local food. Today, we are headed to the ancient city of Ephesus. Good morning. I never say the greeting. Good morning. So yesterday was our last day in Istanbul. Yesterday morning, we took a 45-minute taxi ride to the airport, where we went to our first lounge in almost 3 months and had a couple of drinks and enjoyed the view. Then we hopped on a very cheap and very short flight to Izmir, where we picked up a rental car and drove an hour to our hotel and got a good night's sleep. Today we woke up bright and early and we are here at Ephesus and we are ready to explore this ancient city. I'm so excited.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Ephesus was an ancient port city and was once considered the most important trading center in the Mediterranean. It was built in the 10th century BC. Its excavated remains reflect centuries of history, from classical Greece to the Roman Empire. There have been many famous visitors who have once walked its streets, such as Alexander the Great, Marcus Aurelius, St. John, Cleopatra, and the Virgin Mary.
Alright, so they're in restoration on the amphitheater, but I'm as high as you can go. The views are still so cool. And 15 minutes later, it is crazy busy. Had it all to ourselves and now it's, yeah, no good.
So in all of our research, it said to run through Ephesus, get all of your photos with no people, and that is 100% true. It is 9:06 and it is packed with people here. We ran through, got all of our photos with no people, and now we're gonna start from the beginning and learn something. And we'll teach you guys along the way.
Sammy, what are you eating there?
Doritos.
Breakfast of champions, huh?
That's all we could find at the grocery store last night. So when Tommy and I were traveling in Italy, we really fell in love with Rick Steves' Europe app. So they have tons of walking tours. Oh, spiders on my foot. He has tons of walking tours on his app that you can download and you can plug your headphones in and listen to it as you walk through. And he has one for Ephesus as well. That's what we're gonna plug into our phones and walk through and listen to Rick Steves. And his voice is just so relaxing and he's really like fun to listen to, don't you think? Yeah. We love him, and every site that we go to, we're like, oh, does Rick Steves have something?
So at its peak in 180, Ephesus was actually the second biggest Roman city right after Rome, and it had 250,000 people in this area. That's nuts. This spot right behind me here, right by the northern entrance, it was actually the marketplace back in the day. And behind that on the hill were all the residential houses.
So a funny little story, I would quote, "The only constant is change." And turns out Heraclitus, the person who said that saying initially, is from here, Ephesus. Rick Steve's teaching me so much already.
Since the city had so many visitors with different languages, they actually made signs, just pictures to show everybody where to go. This sign right here is a picture of Hermes. She shows where the marketplace is. On the other side, it shows a picture where the pharmacies were. So this is the area where they used to come and bathe, but there was not only a bathing spot, there was toilets. People used to hang out. It was very warm in the winter, cold in the summer, and they used to bathe every day. They were living pretty good.
So the Egyptians got jealous that the Romans had built such a large library, so they refused to export any more papyrus to the Romans, which is what they were using to make books with. So the Romans invented parchment paper, which is books. The first books were invented here.
So we just finished the walking tour. So crazy, they've only unearthed 15% of this old city.
It's the largest excavated Roman site ever, and it's only been 15% uncovered.
So there's still so much to do and see. So if we wait like another 20 years, I'm sure they'll have at least 20%
You can come
uncovered.
back for a second time.
What was your favorite fact about this tour?
I mean, the history behind the library is incredible, but I think it was really interesting to hear about the bathhouses and how 40 people would go to the bathroom at once, and it was like gossip time. Oh, look at these trees we're walking through. And yeah, so anyway, walking tour Rick Steve's gets a thumbs up from me.
And the favorite site was the library. It is beautiful, so intact. Yeah, this place was amazing. Lived up to the hype.
Yeah. Ephesus was famed for one building in particular, so we drove 7 minutes to check it out. So we came down here. It's one of the ancient 7 wonders of the world, the Temple of Artemis. There's only one lone column standing. It's very underwhelming, but we came to see it anyway.
Very pretty though, it's so green. The Temple of Artemis was actually cooler than we thought.
Yeah, I mean, it's free entry and free parking.
And the grounds are beautiful. It was a quick stop, so it's super easy. You pull in, you can see it from your car really, and go walk around for a couple minutes and that's it. Now it is dinner/lunchtime. We are hungry. So we parked our car and now we have to do the long walk to dinner. We're kind of tired, but we're gonna tough it out because this place had awesome reviews and we're dying to try this new food. Let's go do the walk. 20 seconds later, we are here.
We decided to move inside because it's nice and air conditioned, and before we ordered, they brought us a free salad. I love it when restaurants give you free food. It's one of my favorite things. So we ordered a traditional Turkish pide, which is essentially just like a Turkish pizza, but it's shaped like this, and they like fold the sides over, so it's not like a round pizza. And we also noticed that all the locals order it with a milky drink, and so we asked what it was. It is called ayran. It's made from sheep yogurt and has a thick, fatty taste with salt. So I'm gonna try that first. I thought it was gonna taste like milk, but it definitely tastes like yogurt. It tastes like salty yogurt. That's exactly what it tastes like. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know if I can drink any more of it, but yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, good.
Drink any more, but it's good.
It's decent. It's interesting. It's not bad though. You try it. You want it?
It smells like sour yogurt. It's not as salty as I thought it would be. It's kind of warmer than I'd like it to be. If it was really cold, I bet it'd be good. I like it still. It tastes like warm yogurt. It needs to be cold. It's so thin, so it's thin crust. No matter what bite you have, you got crust on like both sides, which is nice. Kind of like cooked, like a quesadilla. Super thin and really crispy.
It's like a quesadilla and a pizza were matched together.
Exactly.
Looks like it has beef, tomato, veggies, and crispy crust.
You usually have to put the food in your mouth before you.
Take two. I might always have to slob on camera.
Maybe the camera's telling you something.
I never tried it, you guys. Starting over. So this is my new take. Those tomatoes are so ripe, and that crust is so thin and crispy. It's like the best quesadilla you've ever had, best thick crust pizza you've ever had, mashed into one. Like really good natural topping. So good.